This war started on a normal enough day. The town was peaceful. But Ultron had a horrible prank planned. He was gonna hide inside this soda machine. But in one day, Darth Vader wanted a soda. And then Ultron's plan happened. And Darth Vader went to get a soda. But inside the soda machine was Ultron. So when he pressed the button, he didn't find soda. He found Ultron. Boom! How dare you go in the soda machine? He said to Ultron. Then Ultron said, I'm Ultron. Then Darth Vader said, I'm gonna declare war on you. And they began to fight inside the soda machine. But that wasn't enough. It was far from enough to quench their fighting needs. It was Darth Vader who did the first strike. He found Ultron at his home. Ultron was just relaxing, reading the newspaper. Little did he know that Darth Vader was going to ruin his peaceful day. Darth Vader pulled out an RPG and shot the place. And he shot Ultron a couple times. Ultron was hurting. It was a vicious attack on Ultron. So then Darth Vader went over to Ultron and said, I'm Darth Vader, and I have gotten revenge. You shouldn't have gone in my soda machine. Little did Darth Vader know that the Ultron he blew up with an RPG and shot a couple times was in fact not the real Ultron but a clone. Darth Vader realized that he would have no way of telling who's the real Ultron and who's a clone, so he decided that he would go to his base and think about a strategy. Darth Vader was thinking in his base, surrounded by all his equipment, and then he decided, he said, I know, I'll create a bunch of clones of myself and have them kill all the Ultrons. It was a genius plan. Darth Vader assembled his army of other Darth Vaders, and he prepared to attack. But little did he know that Ultron watched this whole thing, and he had prepared a military strike, if I can, of a bunch of missiles. Okay, so Ultron prepared his military strike, but once, oh no, I didn't need to get it again. Is that it? No. There it is. But this time it didn't have as many bombs because he didn't want to crash my game again. So Darth Vader sat there, prepared for his strike. And then the explosions! They were awful! The Darth Vaders were ravaged by the brutalness. They were flung around like rag dolls. They were all destroyed by Ultron. But then it turns out there was one Darth Vader left standing. The real Darth Vader. And he sent a military strike on Ultron. But Ultron didn't die from that either. They both retreated for now. The final battle of the war was about to come. Darth Vader sat in his home, unaware of what was about to happen to him. He didn't have his protective shields, and Ultron gathered an army of turtles! They charged his home, started attacking the wood planks at the bottom. But it wasn't enough take him out. It was almost, but his house was too well built. Darth Vader laughed at the attempts at Ultron to use turtles. But then, Ultron revealed his real plan. Ultron prepared his real plan. He was going to launch all of his clones into Darth Vader's sky home. Darth Vader saw the catapult and started to panic. There was nothing he could do. As it fired! Oh, as it fired! Oh god. It still wasn't enough to take out his house. But Ultron knew that his real plan had just begun as one of the Ultrons landed inside the house. One of them had landed inside the house and was prepared to take it out. From the inside, Darth Vader still thought that the attack had failed. He thought his base was genius and unstoppable. Little did he know that this Ultron was about to give his life to take out Darth Vader. I messed up. And then the bombs went off that Ultron had planted. And Darth Vader went down. But Darth Vader wasn't done yet. He was like, Ultron, you fool, I will never die. I am Darth Vader. But then, Darth Vader realized that his house was very slippery. And that once he was unfrozen, that he would have trouble staying on. It would just take even the slightest shake to take him out. And that slightest shake came when Ultron fired like 50 bombs at the bottom of the house. Darth Vader was dead.
But Darth Vader arranged for something to happen in the case he died. He arranged for a secret attack on Ultron. A surprise attack from...
All the pretty girls stand up. All the pretty boys stand up. Pretty boys in the building. Pretty boy.
Oh no, he's gonna crash into Ultron and they're gonna explode.
Explosion noises. The explosion, even though it's not showing, it's still there. Even though you can't see it, even though you haven't been able to see it for most of the video.